Hey, boys, I apologize for being late. I had to run by the post office there a while ago. Throwed everything behind, you know.
Well, that made me think, you were talking about the post office, I got a letter here a day or two ago from a good old lady friend of mine.
Yeah, I bet it's a good old lady friend.
I like to read this thing. She really got into a situation here that was real good.
Well, read it to us there, Joe. See what that lady's reading
People
on
always
that
talk
side.
about everything. This is of course, wife don't sometimes know that I get a letter from a lady friend.
Yeah, well,
I'll read this thing to you.
everybody gets emails anymore, Joe.
Everybody gets these old emails and text messages and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's good to get a letter in the mail. That way you can read it and put it up and go back and read it over again. You can understand all that stuff. You know. It says, the other day I went up to the local Christian bookstore and saw a "Honk If You Love Jesus" bumper sticker. I was feeling particularly sassy that day because I had just come from a thrilling choir practice followed by a thunderous prayer meeting. So I bought the sticker and put it on my bumper. Boy, I'm glad I did. What an uplifting experience that followed. I was stopped at the red light at a busy intersection, just got lost in my thought about the Lord and how good He was, and didn't notice the light had changed. It's a good thing someone else loved Jesus, because if He hadn't honked, I would have never noticed the light had changed. I found that lots of people love Jesus. While I was sitting there, the guy behind me started honking like crazy. Then he leaned out the window and screamed, "For love of God, go, go, Jesus Christ, go." What an exuberant cheerleader he was for Jesus. Everyone started honking. I just leaned out my window and started waving, smiling to the loving people. I even honked my horn a few times to show the love. There must have been a man from Florida back there, because I heard him yelling something about Sunny Beach. I saw another guy waving a funny way with only his middle finger stuck up in the air. Then I asked my teenage grandson in the back seat what that meant. He said that's probably a Hawaiian good luck sign or something. Well, I never met anyone from Hawaii, so I leaned out the window and I gave him a good luck sign back. My grandson burst out laughing. Why, even he was enjoying the religious experience. A couple of people were caught up in the joy of the moment that they got out of their cars and started walking towards me. I bet they wanted to pray with me or asked what church I attended. But this is when I finally noticed the light had changed. So I waved all my sisters and brothers and grinning and drove through the intersection. I noticed I was the only car that got through the intersection before the light changed again. And I felt kind of sad that I had to leave him after all the love they'd shared with me. So I slowed the car down and leaned out the window and gave them all a good Hawaiian luck sign the last time and drove away. Praise the Lord for such wonderful folk in my world.
Oh, my goodness.
Love, Mary Ann. My wife don't know her last name. I ain't going to say.
I don't know her neither.
Yeah.
I was trying about her, you know.
Better not say too much more, had
No. Yeah, sometimes that's enough.
get in trouble, won't